Hey everybody, it's your boy Nate. Just coming at you again with a quick Pokemon card opening and a little bit of a review. So this weekend I picked up a Galarian Sirfetch'd V box. The reason for this specifically, I have been holding out and not picking this one up, but I did decide that I wanted to get a couple more Darkness Ablaze packs to pull. I've kind of missed it with everything else going on. I really want to see if I can fill out more of my card binder with Darkness Ablaze. This set here comes with 4 packs, jumbo card, and a Galarian, which is the Galarian Sirfetch'd V, and a Galarian Sirfetch'd V promo card, which is all in all pretty cool. One of my best buds, his favorite Pokemon is Farfetch, so I think he likes Sirfetch'd too. So shout out to Hair Bear there. In this pack, I believe, or in this set, I believe most of the card set packs are the same. I believe you're almost always going to get 2 Darkness Ablaze, Sword and Shield base, and then I believe up here is an Evolutions pack. Evolutions is one of the hottest packs right now. I think they're going for between $9 and $12 for single packs. Booster boxes, I think we're over 500. People are trying to pull the rare, reverse rare, and Charizard, and then also the Mega Charizard. I think it's an EX, might be a GX. I think it's an EX in that set. So Evolution's so hot right now. But that's part of the reason I wanted to get this, but also I really want to start filling out some more Darkness Ablaze, and the Sword and Shield base set is pretty okay in my opinion as well. The other things I've got here is I just have my Zacian figurine. That's for good luck. I've got my Dino, buildable Mega Construct figure and his Nest Ball. That is also for good luck. And then I did pick up this Battle Academy Pokemon TCG board game. So this MSRP is $19.99, and the Sirfetch'd box is also $19.99. I did pick this up at Target. It was on sale for $15.99, and I was able to also apply an additional discount of 15% for buying it online, in addition to the 5% I saved with my red card. So this thing was like, what does that get it down to? It was like close to 13 bucks. And at that price, I'm willing to buy just about anything Pokemon related. I haven't purchased one of these in quite some time. I believe the last time I purchased it was back in probably like 1999 to maybe 98 probably. I'd have to check. It's whenever the Fossil TCG box came out, the one with the Zapdos in it. I did get that one as a kid. I think that one was also 20 bucks, came with a deck or two. I guess, I don't know, I'm trying to think, because I think that's what it was, but that's what I'm remembering anyways. But that was a pretty cool box too. So this isn't the first time they've done one of these, but I feel like it's the first time they've done it more recently. I want to get into this and kind of just check out what all the cards are and what all comes with it. I have kind of high hopes for this. I do know, I checked some of the prices online, that actually the Charizard GX is actually, even though it's a promo and easily available in the Battle Academy box, it's actually a decently valuable card. I think it was like $9. So I figured at that price for the card, plus all the other cards and just kind of the aesthetic of it, that is basically it wasn't a bad investment for me. Charizard's pretty hot right now, so I think anyone's willing to pay anything for any Charizard. I guess to a certain extent. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this bad boy. You can see on the back here, it is kind of a cool and unique, well, I guess not unique because I've done it before, but it is kind of a cool idea to try to get younger people into the actual trading card game. Right now I see a lot of kids, like my nephew in particular, he collects the Pokemon cards, but he doesn't really know what to do with them. He plays the video game, so he wants the cards to match up with the video games, and he just thinks the ones that are strongest are coolest, and is into the art and all that. But a lot of kids don't actually know how to play the game, and I will admit that I haven't played the game in a long time, and it has become significantly more complex than when I was a kid. Watching some of the TCG Championship games, the way people build and play decks is insane, actually, by comparison to, you know, I think the golden rule used to be like you'd have like 25 energy cards and like 10 or 15 trainer cards, and the rest were like Pokemon cards, and you know, it kind of just depended on how big your collection was, but it was pretty basic. Now it's like, I think a few years ago somebody won, it was a Nido Queen deck, I believe. They won one of the different various levels of the Pokemon TCG. I think they had like 8 energy cards in their entire deck, and it was just like trainer cards getting it that got them those energy cards to apply to certain Pokemon, and it was a really cool and quick deck. But I mean, that's still a long time ago, but that's just kind of some of the differences we're talking about in the game today. And it's, you know, again, my knowledge is limited, so it's probably even more complex than that. So this one says, prepare for a Pokemon battle with the ready-to-play Pokemon TCG Battle Academy. The Battle Academy includes everything 2 players need to play with guides of the decks. So your first game is easy to follow, so that makes sense. They predetermine which decks you should battle with, and I think they tell you card order as well, so that way you can kind of get a feel for it. You can choose Charizard, awesome, or Pikachu to lead your team in a heads-up battle against another trainer, then switch up the decks to play Mewtwo against Charizard or Pikachu. So there's 3 decks included. One's an electric, one's a fire, and one's a psychic deck. And lead a different team of Pokemon into the arena. With a little strategy and a little luck, you can battle with the best. So that's pretty cool. So you get 3 TCG 60 card decks. So normally a TCG deck, and we'll try to do like a little bit of a comparison. Normally a TCG deck of 60 cards is about $13, I think, MSRP. So right off the bat, getting 3 of them, that's, you know, almost $40 worth of value right there. And that includes a deck. I think those include deck boxes as well. You're not getting like a super fancy deck box, but you're still getting a deck box. You get a GX card. You get tutorial guides, a 2-player game board. So you get a game board, a rule book, which I think the other ones come with the rule book, a large metallic coin, a set of damage counters, and a code card for the online game. So, you know, that's pretty standard. I don't believe regular decks come with a coin or any of the tokens and stuff like that. I think that's things that you get on your own, but I could be incorrect on that. Again, I haven't bought a deck in a while, but maybe it's time that I do, just to kind of get an idea for it. So, love kind of the art around the box as well. Kind of just showing off what's inside, and also really trying to push the learn to play the game, which I think is kind of cool, especially for young people, and at the $20 price point or on sale, if you're smart, because like I think Target will do like BOGO offers all the time for board games, and this counts under board games, and I think it might even count for I think it probably just counts for board games. But you know, if you're smart about that, you're able to get this for a deal. It's probably, and I'll get into it, but my prediction is this is probably a must-have holiday, or like a good gift item for the holidays this year. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. Wow. That's a monstrosity. I did not realize how big this board was going to be. So let me actually go mobile. Yeah, sorry about the glare there, but you can see here, this is like a full-on board. I mean, it's the size of like a Monopoly board. It's got everything written out, what you can do on your turn. Obviously, the Battle Academy logos everywhere. Prize cards, your bench spots, discard deck. So that's pretty cool. It kind of gives you the exact information you need to set up an actual game. I'm going to put that over here because it's big and in the way. All right, what do we got here? So we've got the Pikachu deck guide. Go through it. It's got a card list, which is pretty cool. It tells you all the information about it, and it actually tells you how to play with the deck. So let's see if this gives you any information about like kind of the... So yeah, it does tell you how to stack your deck in your first turn and what you can do. So it does really walk you through a couple turns here. All right, and then it gives you just some information about some of the more powerful Pokemon cards in the deck, and just a rundown of what you can always do. So this is kind of cool. I believe it does the same thing for the Charizard deck, so you can take a look at that in the Charizard card list right there. So this has got a good mix of, I think, older and newer cards in it. They all have a promo tag on them, however. There's some of the damage counters and the GX counter. I don't know. I think this must mean that I think you can only have one. I don't know. I don't know what this is for. I'll have to find out. And then, ooh, getting into it even further. After you get all the way down, you get to the Mewtwo book, which is the advanced rule book. So this gives you even more information. This one's actually quite a bit thicker than the other one. Let's see here. The information I'm looking for in here is I want to know about GXs a little bit. Okay, so this goes into everything. So they have Pokemon break cards. They explain that a little bit because that was a new thing for Sun and Moon, I believe. That seemed pretty interesting. I don't know how popular it actually was. The EX card, GX, the GX attack. Every Pokemon GX has a powerful GX attack, but this attack has a catch. You can only use one GX attack during the entire game. So that's what the GX counter is you flip that over after you've done your GX attack. So that was what I was missing there. That's kind of what I thought, but I wasn't quite sure. They go into Tag Team Pokemon, which you've seen me pull on this channel. Pokemon V and VMAX. So this is up to date through the Sword and Shield packs, which makes sense. And then Prism cards, which are also really cool. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's just good reading. It tells you kind of how to use damage counters and markers. Back in the day, we didn't have the damage counters as much, so you would have to remember which way to flip your card, which was always silly. So I'll put that over there. Holy mama, that is sparkly and oversized. So that's kind of cool. Mewtwo, Pikachu, and Charizard for a coin. You got 1, 2, and 3 deck boxes. So that's pretty cool. They've got the cards inside, and then there's the code for whoever wants it. Maybe one of these days I should start saving those codes. I think you can actually sell them on eBay. And if I could fund more Pokemon card openings, that'd probably be a good idea. But for now, they're yours, so lucky. All right. Pop open this Pikachu card box and see what we've got. So, ooh, right off the back, we've got that Raichu GX, and he's pretty. I like the way he looks, actually. I did bring sleeves, penny sleeves anyways, to put these cards in, because even though they're promo cards, I really don't want them getting scratched up. They're kind of nice. And I don't know how much I'll actually be playing the game using these decks anyways. So I did want to just protect those. Electabuzz, Raichu, ooh, the Alolan Raichu, Electivire, and you can see on all of these, they are numbered, and they have just, there'll be a Pikachu, a Charizard, and a Mewtwo on each of the decks, so you can kind of keep track of which cards are supposed to be in there if you do decide to mix them in with everything. Tauros, Electivire, Pikachu's obviously, more Zebstrika, Blitzel, Tauros, lots of energies, Electabuzz, Chansey, Pikachu, and Blitz. Yeah, so you get the idea here. Mostly electric type and normal type Pokemon in this deck. So that was cool. Move on to the Charizard deck. The one that I want the most, because I did love Charizard growing up. Okay, so look at this guy. He's a big boy, 250 HP, Flare Blitz. Okay. Put him in the sleeve. I know, again, it probably seems silly to be putting a promo card like this into a sleeve, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I think he's a pretty cool card overall. Flare Blitz GX. Better be careful for that. And then going through here, most of the trainer cards look to be about the same. I see Cynthia Switch, I can't remember how to say his name. Great Balls, Pokemon Catcher. Yeah, so almost all of the trainer cards, supporter cards are the same. So Charmander, Kangaskhan, Charmeleon, Salazzle, Moltres, that's pretty cool. I don't think I saw a Zapdos in the Pikachu deck. Flareon, nice, very nice. Charmander, Charizard, so they have another Charizard card in the deck, and that one's pretty cool as well. Let's see here, again, mostly the same. This is probably a unique one because it's fire Pokemon card, or fire energy specific. Let's see here, Salandit, Charmander, and Charmeleons. So let's see here, and that about rounds it out. So that's pretty cool as well. That away. So it's nice seeing an evolution in one of those decks. I used to love running, playing evolution decks. Unfortunately, at the time I was playing, they weren't very powerful, so you just had to kind of be quicker than your opponent in getting out some better Pokemon, because if they had any chance to set up, then you were going to get destroyed because your Pokemon weren't as powerful as theirs. But it was still fun, and you could run multiple types, so I always love having EVs and evolutions in my decks. Here's the Mewtwo GX card, really cool. I like the holo on this, and kind of the, I think these are kind of full art-ish. You know, I don't really know the definition for that sometimes. I think if it's got actually, if you can see the Pokemon through the attacks, I think that they're close to full art. So these are pretty cool. Again, similar, you got a Miss Spirit, similar trainer cards, Moraine and Toxapex. Mew, oh, even a Mew in this deck, fun. And he's a rare, right? Espeon. So we got another Evolution Snorlax. Couple Mews in here. Cresselia, wow, this deck's stacked with some psychic heavy hitters, some cool legendaries. Mew, Cresselia, Mispirit. That's pretty interesting. I didn't see as many in the electric deck, so womp womp. Kind of feel like the electric deck got left out in the cold, but okay. So now what I'm left with is 3 59 card decks because I pulled out the GXs. And here are the 3 GXs that you get in this. So I think this pack is, I mean, honestly, if you don't need a refresher on the TCG and you're an adult collector, you probably don't need this unless you are like a collector and you want one of everything as much as possible. Then obviously you should pick up one. But if you've got like a young one, I think this would be a great pickup for Christmas, like that 8 to 10 range. Someone who's more puppies coming downstairs. Someone who maybe is interested in Pokemon but doesn't really understand how to play or wants to learn how to play. I think this is a good item. It also could be fun just to play with some family members around Christmas, Hanukkah time, whatever you celebrate, holiday time. So I think I would say that this is a good pickup for anyone involved. Like I said, you could probably get it on sale. But it's only $20 for 3 decks, which I think is a pretty good deal. Now, again, they're promo decks, so they specifically, again, have that little marker on it that shows that they're a promo. But, you know, I think to kids that doesn't necessarily always matter. So just putting it that way. And if you're really trying to buy just for resale value, I mean, to be honest, I think a collector could buy this, couple of these, and save them for a while and then sell them again later, because I think people just are always getting into it and they always want, you know, getting into the hobby of collecting, and sometimes they just want to go back and get some of that older stuff. So cool. And then for the last thing, I am going to open this Sirfetch'd V box just because I think it'll be fun. And I really let's see here, memory serves again with the Evolutions pack. Obviously you want to get Charizards. Darkness Ablaze, I think you want to get Charizards as well. Sword and Shield base is just anything that's got that secret rare tag. I think you're looking for the gold Zacian and Zamazenta cards, secret rares. So pop that open. I do like that they switched this, so you're not trying to like rip the card out anymore. It's kind of just secured in there. So there's the Galarian Sirfetch'd. He's pretty cool. I kind of like him. And then there's your code card. take care of that trash. And I know I'm ridiculous, but I do still like keeping the promo cards protected. So, whoop, there we go. Toss that. Here's the Super card, the Jumbo card. So it's the exact same thing you see there, but maybe just a little bit more detail because it's bigger, right? Promo. I do kind of, these are growing on me. I just don't know how to keep them and store them. So I'm still trying to find a solution for that. Again, I think there are jumbo card sleeves and jumbo card folders that you can buy, portfolios, but I haven't really found one yet. I think maybe I'll be able to get one here shortly. So again, Sword and Shield base, 2 Darkness Ablaze, and an XY evolution. So the evolutions pack again is kind of the value of this. If you're looking at these as just like standard $4 packs, this one's a 8 to 12, 9 to 12. I mean, you're getting pretty good value in the box itself, versus like if you were just to buy an XY on your own. So let's get into these. And if you did enjoy the video, if you like some of the comments or things that I had to say, or if you have opinions about the Battle Academy box now that you've kind of looked on it, if you could go ahead and leave a like and also maybe leave a comment and tell me what you think about that. I will try to get to those, and I just kind of like to hear everyone's thoughts on it as well. Darkness Energy, Citrus Berry, Quillfish, Energy Switch, Vulpix, Nickit, Baltoy, Chinchou, Krabby. We got a Crushing Hammer and a Cameront. Everyone's favorite. I feel like I pull him a lot in my Sword and Shield base set. But that's okay. Darkness Ablaze, which was arguably one of the, it's tied with the top reason. I did want an Evolutions pack, but it's tied with the top reasons why I bought this. There's your code. Read it upside down. I did want to fill out some of my more Darkness Ablaze. I was putting cards in my binder the other day and realized, like, oh man, I'm kind of short on Darkness Ablaze, and I'm kind of a fan of the set. So Gyarados, Familiar Bell, Rose Tower, Sentret, Larvesta, Moral, Toxel, Skitty, Galarian Darumaka as my reverse holo, and then Charizard V. Very nice. I'm not sure on the value of this. I'm going to put it up on screen after this, but I'm sure it is one of the more sought after V cards in the set. And look, just like that, I guess we had some luck here with the Battle Academy because I just pulled a sweet card. So again, this isn't a secret rare or anything like that. It's just the standard V card in the deck for Charizard, but I would assume it's probably one of the the better ones to pull, if not the best to pull. And I personally, I mean, basic like everyone, right? Just love Charizard. Let's take a look. So centering's a little off from left to right, but otherwise I think the card looks really, really good. I'm not really noticing, I guess there's a little bit, maybe a slight bit of edge on the top there. I think that might be like holofoil bleed is what they call it in the business. But otherwise I think this card looks pretty darn good. So I'm going to put that over there in the VIP section. All right, well, one Darkness Ablaze. That's nice. Nice to get a quick hit like that. I only have 4 packs open today, so anything anything is worth my time. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, that's cool. I really want to get another one. I got an electric energy. Oh, sorry. Tossing cards everywhere. Gyarados, Familiar Bell, Rose Tower, Snubble, Tauros, Rookidee, Galarian Mr. Mime, an Electrike. Ooh, a Reverse Holo Dartrix. I like him. I'm a big fan of this line in Sun and Moon, as I'm sure everyone's heard me say before. And then a Greedent, of course. Love pulling this card. Not. that's okay. Still got that Charizard, so not a complete waste. And then here's the XY evolutions. Maybe we can pull a Charizard out of this. Get a triple Charizard afternoon. That would be pretty cool. There's your code card. 1, 2. Oh, I think it's only 3 for this one. Yep, it's 3. Okay, cool. I'm getting better at evolutions, guys. Poliwhirl. Okay, Poliwhirl. I don't know why I had to say that all weird, but there we go. Come on. Brock's Grit. Professor Oak's Hint. Machop. Look at that. He's swole. Look at that bicep definition. Getting it in. Voltorb. I'm, of course, very familiar with the art on these Pokemon cards because these are the base set arts being reused, and I think they added just like some megas and stuff to it. Caterpie. Poliwag, Slowbro, Spirit Link. Your turn does not end if the Pokemon this card is attached to becomes Mega Slowbro EX. So that's hardcore. And then a Dugtrio. Womp, 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 womp. That's okay. He's still kind of okay. And, you know, I'm going to try to fill out maybe some of the Evolutions deck card binder. So that's fine enough. So, really, the heavy hitters, so from that box, got a Sirfetch'd V, which was the promo card, and then a Charizard V. I think these are still ultra rare cards. So overall, pretty good deal. I'm excited to go after this video and see what the value of this card is. I'll put this back up on the screen at the end to give you an idea. The Sirfetch'd V box I thought was pretty cool. Definitely not something that you necessarily need to buy multiple of, but if you are thirsty for some additional Darkness Ablaze or XY Evolutions packs, that's not the worst way to get them. I think you can get them in a couple others as well. So if you did like, please leave a like and subscribe. Upcoming videos just to kind of give you an idea of what's coming up. I do have a lot of things in the mail right now, so I've got the Eternatus box coming in. Like I said, I got a hankering for Darkness Ablaze again the other day. I have some Vivid Voltage coming in, and I actually have some Champions Path coming in as well. I've got the Marnie box, and I've got a couple of Champions Path Elite Trainer boxes. I will be saving that opening, even though Champions Path is kind of, well, Vivid Voltage is the hot thing right now, but Champions Path is still kind of hot. I'm still going to save those. I kind of want to try to do a larger opening with both those boxes and maybe a battle with one of my buddies just to see, you know, he gets one, I get one, we open them all up and see who got the better pulls. So again, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I know it was a longer video, but if you stayed all the way to the end, that's awesome. You get to enjoy Darumaka Dance. Do, 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 do. All right, have a good one. See you guys next time.